Alright guys, in this video, for the next 24 hours, I'm going to be only riding 1000cc motorbikes. But that's not it. At the end of this video, I actually brought in one of the most rarest bikes on earth, and you guys want to check this out because a lot of you guys, I bet you have never heard of this bike. So without further ado, let's get this video started. And to kick things off, I thought I'd bring out one of my one of my favorite LITRE bikes. I actually haven't ridden this bike in probably over a year now. The last time I rode it was in Bali. And well, if you guys haven't guessed it already, it's the infamous ZX-10R. Now personally, I love the OEM green. Not a lot of people are actually a fan of the green, hence why a lot of people don't get Kawasaki. But if you're not a racist and you can actually see people past their colors, well, this bike has a lot more to offer. Now, I can tell you out of all the LITRE bikes I've ridden, the ZX-10R has probably one of the most unique characteristics that I've ever experienced. Now, mainly what I mean by that is actually how this bike delivers its power. I mean, if you're after a very punchy, torquey, aggressive ride, this is definitely the bike for you. Also, the look of it, it is so aggressive on the front. He's also installed these beautiful LEDs at the front. Man, they make the front look so much nicer. Look how funny this angle looks. Oh man, it sounds like it's cammed. I'm not wearing earplugs, bro. As much as you guys want me to rev the shit out of this thing, it's not my bike and I'm not wearing earplugs. That thing is loud as fuck. Oh my god, this thing is so fucking quick. Holy shit! Oh, it just sounds so aggressive! The quick shifter and the blink is my favourite thing of this thing by far. It just sounds so smooth. And the way it comes back onto the power, oh my god, oh my god. I can't put it into words how aggressive this thing is. I think this is one of those things where you guys just have to try one if you ever get the chance. I mean, I love it. I love this bike so much, man. Power delivery, how aggressive it is, how it looks. I mean, everything about this bike is just fucking excellent. But the ZX-10 is definitely a really unique LITRE bike. And I wish I did see more of them around the road, at least here in Sydney. That is gonna do for the ZX-10R. We're off to our next bike now. I'll see you guys there. Now up next, guys, we are going back in time a little. I used to own an S1000RR, and I actually haven't ridden one in probably like a good year, I'd say. So that is why I have behind me one of the most well-known S1Ks in Australia. We got Jay's S1K here, guys. This thing is equipped with carbon everywhere, and I mean literally everywhere, from the tail, from the tank, all the way down to the belly pan. On top of the carbon, it's also been kitted out with a full system SC Project exhaust. Look at that. The pipes are getting really nice and blue. You guys see that? And probably my favorite feature on this bike have got to be these sexy yellow headlights. I think that little feature alone is the cherry on top. But enough of me talking. Let's go ride this thing because it's been such a long time since I've ridden an S1K. And I'm pretty keen to see if it's any different to my old S1K. Full SC Project exhaust. Starts up instantly. Oh, fuck, my ears are ringing. Oh shit, it's got GP shifting. I gotta get used to this. I will say it kind of does feel the same as my 2020 S1K in terms of how it rides. Like, it's still an incredibly smooth bike. You know, the power delivery is somewhat the same. Bro, this thing pops so damn much. S1Ks, I've noticed, they all have like a very unique way they pop and crackle. God, this thing sounds so mean. Some people would actually argue that the S1K is probably the most boringest bike you'll ever ride, and a lot of that has to do with how smooth and comfortable the bike is. Now that all comes from mostly how good the technology is on this thing. If you guys ever get the opportunity to ride an S1K, I highly suggest that you do. You guys will realize how incredibly easy and smooth this thing is to ride. Holy shit! I don't want you guys to get the impression that I'm talking shit about this bike. I think Beamers are great bikes, but I just think they also have a very unique way they ride, you know? A lot of people hate it, a lot of people like it. At the end of the day, man, you just pick what you enjoy and just ride it. Now, if you thought I was done with BMWs, you were wrong, because behind me, we have an M1000RR. Now this will actually be my first time riding an M1000RR. This one happens to be the 2025 one. This thing is decked out from carbon all the way to the top, down to the bottom, where the rims are even carbon themselves. Factory Apokovich exhaust, still has the big, fat, ugly cat underneath. Now the only question I have about this bike is does it ride any different to an S1000RR? Are those deers? Holy crap! Dude, I've never seen deers in the wild before. Oh my god, there's more here. Oh, wow. Wow. Dude, I've never seen deer in the wild before. Oh, that is so sick. Oh damn, that is quick! Dude, the brakes are so good on this thing as well. And you know what, dude, it doesn't even sound that bad. Damn! I can hear, obviously because it has a stock exhaust and it's not as loud, you can actually hear the intake just sucking in air. I like the 23 models more. The 25s look a lot different. They've gone with a lot less carbon, and now they've done the dry carbon instead. It's a lot bigger from the top as well. You know, I feel like it's a lot more wider, especially with these big ass winglets coming out too. Kind of makes me a bit worried to lane split though. One day, bro. One day, man. I pray for you, you get this thing, bro. Favorite feature on this bike is this little button right over here. That's our cruise control button. With a flick of a switch, you can ride sitting down peacefully. We're still sitting at 73 kilometers. I'm just sitting here, man. Sitting down comfortably, you know, enjoying this ride, enjoying the day. The real question is it that much different to a normal S1K though? In my honest opinion, not really. Yes, there are obviously it's clear differences, but yeah, it's a bit quicker, it comes with carbon, but like, is it really worth that extra, like, I think it's like an extra, I don't know how much, 20k maybe? Because these brand new are like 60 grand. Somebody can fact check me with that. Like, don't get me wrong, this fucking bike is so fucking fun to ride. If I was to get a Beamer, it'd definitely be an M1000 and not an S1000RR, simply because, you know, you gotta have the best of the best. This is gonna do it for the M1K. We gotta move on to my most favorite liter bike. I want you guys to take some real quick guesses in the comment section down below. But for now, this is the goodbye to the M1K. I'll see you guys at the next bike. All right guys, now we are moving on to probably my most favorite liter bike, and I'm really keen to have it on this video. It's also my first time riding it. Technically, no. But I do have in front of me, guys, probably your dream bike here as well. And it's definitely one of my dream bikes. I have here in front of me, guys, the all new 2025 R1M. I've ridden R1s obviously before, you guys have seen in my videos, but this is going to be the first time I actually ride the 2025 R1Ms. Now I will say, I wasn't a huge fan of these winglets when they did get it released, and especially after seeing one in person, they definitely did grow on me. Look at the front of this thing. It actually looks incredible with these winglets. That is the R1M. This is my favorite liter bike that I've ever ridden. Let's go out and see what this thing is like on the road. R1M full system SC Project exhaust. I know you guys probably want a sound test, but I'm not going to do a sound test here because this is actually a veterans support center, I think it is. So out of respect, I'm not going to do it here. Instead, I know there's a place where we can do it. Service New South Wales, because they are a pain in the ass to fucking everybody. Oh yeah. Yep. That's nice, alright, that's nice. But I actually can't. Like, I'm not even doing that much and it's so loud. How do some of you people ride with this thing? Honestly. Holy crap. Y'all want to hear these downshifts though? Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is cool. It's so aggressive. Guys, if you have been enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Your support will be the only way I can continue to make awesome videos like this for you guys. Holy shit! This bike should be illegal! What's happening, bro? Is that 2024? 5. Yeah. Sick, man. Hey, we're both running SEs. Ride safe, man. Yeah, the reason why I love this bike so much is because of the way it sounds, how it rides. And I've said this before in one of the videos I made with this bike. Is that I feel like the R1 in general really suits my personality, you know. It's an extremely fun bike, especially at low speeds as well. Like, I'm only doing 45 right now. You don't need to be going fast to enjoy the full capabilities of this bike. Right, this thing just pops. I mean, you guys can't lie. From the front, this thing looks so mean with those winglets. I actually really like these now. Man, every time I ride this thing, it literally never gets old. No matter how many times I ride the R1, I always have the same reaction to it. Always, man. It honestly never gets old. I hope one day I can get one of these things, and I hope one day, if this is your dream bike and you're watching this video, I hope you honestly get to own one of these one day as well. Now, unfortunately, the next bike we are riding, I won't be able to ride it, and you guys are going to see why. It is one of the rarest bikes on earth, and I was lucky enough to get it in this video. Say goodbye to the R1M, because our next bike is going to be an insane bike that I bet none of you have either seen in real life or heard of.
Okay, and for our last bike, guys, this is a bike that I can guarantee not a lot of you guys have probably heard of. Any guesses what it is, guys? It's Italian and it's also Japanese. You're probably really confused, but I promise it will make sense when I show you guys this bike. If you haven't guessed it already, guys, I have here with me the Bimota Testicle H2. So, what do you guys think? It's Italian, it's also Japanese. Now, Bimota actually did a collab with Kawasaki where they wanted a really reliable, powerful engine, but in the Italian style look. And this is what you guys get. We get the Kawasaki H2, and yes, it is still supercharged, and you get this beautiful look of the Italian style. But what stands out the most to me is you guys can see right here, the front end swing arm. Now, traditionally on all motorcycles, you have the forks, but in this case, we have the reverse style swing arm look instead. Now, everything about this bike has been engineered completely different to your normal Kawasaki H2. Now, what actually makes it stand out a lot more than your normal H2 is the fact that this comes in at 210 kilos, engineered to be a lot more lighter than your normal H2. Now, what makes it really lightweight is the fact that this bike has no frame and there's not really much welding going on in this bike, which drastically decreases the weight of this bike. Now, it still carries the same horsepower as a H2, but it's obviously a lot lighter. So the power to weight ratio is significantly better than your normal Kawasaki H2. As you guys can see here as well, we've got a dedicated Arrow full system exhaust that Arrow made specifically for this motorcycle. Now, if you guys look over here, the front swing arm is actually connected to one of these shocks in the rear. Now, I believe Bimota actually did this to control the weight distribution a lot better. So we've got 2 rear shocks on the rear, and obviously one of them connected to the front swing arm. Now, when you guys really think about this bike, it has been engineered to the max. I mean, you can tell Bimoto definitely really thought about this bike all the way through. I mean, we're talking about performance, lightweight, reliability from the Kawasaki engine too. I think this is definitely one of those motorcycles that, you know, you can appreciate the type of work that's been done to it just by staring at this thing alone. I mean, like, there's a lot to take in. Now, in case you guys are wondering, there were only ever 250 of these ever made, and I've got here number 94. And there's only 80 carbon editions produced. So it's pretty cool to know that this is an extremely rare bike. So let me know what you guys think of the Bimoto H2. Would you get one? Would you not? What do you guys like about it? What do you don't? Let me know. Now, you guys are probably wondering what this thing sounds like. So I'll give you guys a little sound test. Holy fuck. Woo! I know this is going to be loud. Holy shit! That is so loud! Well, there you guys have it. This is going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all the bikes we rode. Unfortunately, I couldn't get all the bikes I really wanted, but I had to make do with what I had. So I thought I'd finish it off with this insanely rare bike, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.